Today, we're going to be talking about building clients for life and creating client retention strategies to help grow your pipeline. My name is Peyton.
And I'm Chelsea.
And we are with Southern Trust Marketing Team, and we're going to help you build these strategies to help grow your pipeline. So getting started, what is client retention? Client retention is your ability to nurture your past clients for long-term loyalty, encouraging repeat business and referrals.
Some of the benefits of client retention are cost savings, word of mouth marketing, which is, your top choice if you could choose, and social media content and growth potential.
Okay. So why is client retention important?
Well, on average, agents are getting 21% of business on referrals. A strong client retention strategy is up to 25% more cost effective than finding new leads. And on average, 20% of an agent's business is repeat customers, your clients for life.
So the numbers speak for themselves. All of these are great reasons why you should start developing a strong client retention strategy now. So let's talk about how we can build a plan that's going to work for you.
So one of the important things about building your client retention strategy is determining what plan works for you. You're going to want to think about your costs that you have to put towards this. You're going to want to think about the time commitment. Is this going to be something that you do quarterly? Is it going to be monthly? And then also the best medium that will work for your clients. Are they going to receive video better, email, actual gift, something in person? Those are all things that need to be taken into consideration when thinking about your long-term client retention plan.
So moving forward, we're going to give you a few examples of things that you can be doing. Chelsea did a great job covering a few of those. So we'll go a little bit more in depth of some things that you could be doing and how you could implement that into your strategy, going from low to high costs and low to high effort. The first, most common and easiest is an email campaign. You already have these clients' email contacts, you have their information, you already know a little bit about them. So putting them on an email campaign, whether you're manually sending emails or putting them on an auto campaign, is a great way to stay top of mind for a long-term strategy and success.
Email campaigns, the cost is relatively non-existent. The frequency, you can do these quarterly. You can also kind of play around with these here. You can see what works best for you. You can try out different increments of time in these as well. And another fun little tip is to include video.
Some other inspo to keep in mind with these emails that you could be sending is that you could just do regular emails to stay in touch, stay top of mind. That could be in the form of quarterly, monthly, weekly market updates. We would recommend keeping those market updates a little further spaced out, just so there's a little bit more fun communications in between. But also keeping in mind holidays, birthdays, or other important milestones that you could be sending out as a good reminder. So that could be their birthdays, their home anniversary of their closing, or any other reason to stay top of mind. And like Chelsea said, including a video is a great way to be memorable and make the most use of your time. On the screen, you can see an example of one that we sent over the holidays. It's a great little low-cost point to get across. Again, there is a cost when it comes to the second part of this, which was a letter from Santa, but just getting this email out there was a great conversation starter for a lot of our past clients, and also a good way to give back to the community. And it stirred up a good social campaign for us as well.
So another way to really boost the impact of your emails is including personalized videos. This is something that is free as well. You don't have to use a subscription service to do this. You can just do it on your phone through email. Another pro about this, in addition to it being low cost, is the frequency. You can decide again on this one as well. You're not locked in. Once you start, you can pick it up and do as many as you want, or you can space them out if you started out a little bit too strong. You can send videos for holidays. Those can be more generic that you send to your whole database. You can also make them more personal for someone's birthday or a home anniversary, a wedding, a graduation. You can also just take this as an opportunity to just speak about market updates. It's a good idea to keep them around 30 seconds. That's a good amount of time for you to give good information, but it's not so long that it's having people close out of your video before they've seen the whole thing. And the ones that you're sending out, like market updates, anything that can stay evergreen, keep it evergreen so that it can be reused in the future if possible, and that's only going to help your long-term strategy.
Exactly. And a great tip too with some of those evergreen videos, if you record a birthday message and you don't want to record it specifically for one person, you can create an evergreen video. Maybe don't have any holiday backgrounds or wear your favorite Christmas sweater, but record a standard video that could be sent to multiple people to really maximize your time, energy, and effort, but also still remaining pretty personalized, because these people don't know that you're recording the same video for multiple people. So might as well find an opportunity to maximize that time and energy spent there. Something that takes a little bit more time and energy but goes a really long way is a handwritten note. That is a very traditional marketing strategy that's still really important in today's day and age. Depending on how you manage your contacts in the long run, if you have a CRM, if you're using an Excel spreadsheet, or just keeping a handwritten notebook, take notes on important little key bits of these clients so you can include that in your future marketing. You can also space them out so they're not as frequent, but they go a long way and make a more lasting impact. You can use this as a touch-based. You could send holiday cards with your handwritten message on the inside, or maybe just popping in to see how that past client is doing. They also have a much higher open rate than your emails are going to have, and are a lot more personal than just sending a postcard. So this is a great opportunity to make your recipients feel valued and have an increased chance for more referral opportunities here.
Another great option for building out your client retention strategy is pop buys. There is a cost associated with pop buys, but if you're familiar with them, it's usually relatively low. It's a print piece and then a little item, gift, token, whatever you want to call it. Like a mini chapstick, mini hand sanitizer. It's usually something catchy and cute that just goes along with the verbiage that's on the card that's connected, which will also have your contact information as well. So this is great because it's relatively low cost. You can be super flexible with the frequency of these. You could do a Valentine's Day, you could do flowers for Valentine's Day, you could do something fun with Girl Scout cookies. We've had people do wrapping paper pop buys around the holidays where they're popping by with, you know, a roll of wrapping paper that has a cute little message on it with their contact information. These are great because you can really plan them ahead and just have them ready to go when your pop buy is happening, or if you know holidays are upcoming. So it's another aspect to include in your client retention strategy that is something that's tangible, not just a digital piece that is going to be received in an email or something like a piece of paper.
Exactly. Everyone loves a gift. Everyone likes to be remembered and thought of. So giving a little gift as a reminder of your appreciation without needing to do something extravagant like planning an event or a party is a great way to stay top of mind. I've personally seen some examples when Chelsea mentioned Valentine's Day flowers, where the agent brought flowers to all of the teachers in my mom's school who worked with her, and my mom was jealous that she didn't work with this agent and didn't get flowers on Valentine's Day. She said, literally, I think I need to sell my house so I can start getting flowers on Valentine's Day. So that's a great way to stir up business and stir up being top of mind without having to do much actual lead gen and going out there. It's just a great way, again, to get your name out there and being remembered.
Especially when it's something little, like you have that little hand sanitizer that you can grab and just use it whenever you need it, and then you're thinking of like, oh, that was really useful when this just appeared.
Right, exactly. Put stickers on it if you can, or like at the holidays, everyone always seems to run out of packing tape when you're wrapping your presents at Christmas. I feel like everybody has that issue that when you need it, they're all sold out everywhere. So being able to be remembered and remembering what your clients need is a great opportunity to stay top of mind. And lastly, we kind of just touched on that, but the biggest and most expensive way I think that you could stay top of mind for your past clients is hosting a client appreciation event. While it is higher cost, you do it less frequently, but it's also a great way to be remembered. You could do it annually or twice a year, but it is a great way that you can get engaged with the community. You can partner with other professionals, so it doesn't just need to be with yourself. You can partner with your lender, you can partner with insurance companies, or other local businesses to really tie in the community here. But you could do things like an Easter egg hunt, strawberry picking, or local fruit picking that's in your area, going to a pumpkin patch, or maybe hosting something during the holidays or at the end of the year. I know personally a lot of people who do this are remembered for their parties and events and want to continue to get the invite. But again, it does take a little bit more of a lift than just giving a gift away, but it can go a really long way.
Having those events, whether it's just even just one a year, it's something to look forward to, something to talk about. And I mean, who doesn't love having a little party?
Oh, absolutely. Well, we hope that you have learned something today and kind of spurred something in your brain to start the conversation and start getting a plan together for your client retention strategy. Because if you don't have a strong client retention strategy, now is the time to start one. As the market is picking up, but you feel like your pipeline is slowing down, now is the time to reach out to those past clients, strengthen that relationship, and continue keeping the conversation going for future closings. If you have any questions about getting started or anything we talked about, feel free to leave a comment or reach out to your Southern Trust loan officer today.